Better
I
be.
want to name one
That
of them.
better be 100% genuine. I swear to God.
I want to name one of them. Let me name.
You're
one
never
of
gonna.
them,
You're
God
never gonna see
damn
that
it.
map. You're never gonna see that map again. Like,
Hold on, wait.
Well.
I'm screenshotting it. I want to screenshot it.
I think it's already been screenshot as well. There we go.
I've decided to name
Good ping.
I've decided to name one of them
Oh.
Julian.
Curious.
I don't know. Seems like a Julian kind of.
What is that? What is the name of that map? Because I've closed it on mine. Because I was like,
The bottom one is giving this image.
let me show the goobers what. Oh, there it is. Yeah, starting ship. For reference, these are the wonderful tentacles they're talking about. They are wonderful. They are realistic.
Their name are. They have a name now. Julian.
Just which one's Julian?
Yeah.
Don't worry
Yes.
about it.
Gotcha.
Don't even worry about it. Yeah, like don't even worry about it.
Dear Lord.
Don't worry about.
Don't worry about it. Okay, we're
Don't
closing
worry
that. You can
about
close that map, by the way. You don't need to keep it open. You're never gonna need it again. That ship is gone. That ship is kaput.
Aww.
No, we're
We
standing
had
in the
so
back
many
of it.
great memories.
The ship is fucking donezoed. But howdy goobers. I grabbed goobers
Hey.
again, and we're doing stuff.
Hey.
So, this is only the second session. You guys haven't done this before, or at least I've not made you do it. Who would like to give a recap? Whoever gives a recap will get an inspiration throughout the game. So you have one option to re-roll a d20 of any kind.
Oh, I wasn't here at the end of the game, but I can do the stuff before.
You can try, and
And
then
then
you
I
can try and guess
can
the end of
do
it.
it.
No. Only one of you gets inspiration. You don't both get it. Don't try and play me. I won't have it.
I lose my mind because of my mic.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, I need to change my name so I'm not the thing. Oh, no, then it's fine.
My
Yeah.
mind.
Huh? Can you remember what
My
happened?
mic needs to be on.
Oh, okay.
My mic. This is
So-
such a bad time for my mic to have a mental breakdown.
Perfect
That's
timing. Perfect
unfortunate.
timing. So who would like to give a recap? Someone's gonna do it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I can.
I was gonna say I can either pick someone. I can either pick someone, or I can do it, and you don't get the inspiration. Those are the options.
Ren volunteers as tribute.
Yep, go for it.
Go on.
Perfect time
The
for your
floor is
mic.
yours.
Perfect time. Masterpiece.
camera.
Cinematic
Get that.
masterpiece.
Seeing as I was both here for the whole game and have a working microphone, I can give a recap.
We'll go with that for now.
Alrighty, so we started out being chased by well, we started out at the end of being chased by Dew. I'm not entirely sure what for. We're perfectly innocent. Never done any wrong in our lives.
Sure.
And as we were going, I don't think we were gaining on them. I think we were kind of, they were gaining on us. And then we started seeing some dark stuff underwater. And then some Sahagin decided that our ship and their ship would be a perfect raiding subject. And so yeah, we fought off the Sahagin. They didn't fight off the Sahagin. And then something with massive tentacles pulled their ship below the sea. We went, oh fuck, panicked and threw our cannons overboard. And the thing still caught up to us anyway.
True.
Fade to black. We wake up on definitely not Olvanta's Australia.
Definitely not.
TM.
Definitely not.
TM.
The ship is lightly fucked.
Lightly.
And
Slightly.
look, we've got based on the size of the ship that I can remember, I think we've got about 10-15% of it.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Most of One Piece.
The best way I can describe it, you have the ass of the ship intact.
Yeah, mind you, the ass of the ship sticking upward out of the sand,
That one.
so we couldn't even like. Yeah. And now we're all about to. Well, I'm about to scream at the captain because he's doomed us all.
What? No, I haven't. Yeah. So we ended the session as the captain unstoppered this large scroll case that was always been sealed, and was still intact. And he pulls it out, and what you see before you is a map. He pulls it out, and you see an island before you. You see a large central island with multiple islands around it. However, the map is a bit different. It has like different. On all maps, it has like drawings around the sides of the island. You know, like artistic representation. They're moving. The trees are swaying slightly. The smoke out of the central peak that is clearly now, when you look at the map, a volcano. The smoke is slowly coming out of the volcano. This map is slightly moving. It's not like it's fully alive, but it is slightly moving, as I will show you. A map.
Oh, that's a beaut, Captain.
I can't make it move on this, but it's moving.
Curly, and by the way, I've turned my camera off just because I think it's messing with my mic.
Gotcha. I will quickly change my username in a second. Then your thing appears rather than my.
Cool.
How do I
it's just
see
to...
that? Oh,
Double
there
click
it is. Is that it? Oh, double click it.
No.
Actually, I might have an idea. Wait a minute. I might have an idea.
Oh, there it is. Hello.
I changed it to Zarellian, and there you are. That was good. It is fixed.
Oh, goodness, my eyes.
Oh.
Maybe. Does this work?
Yeah, it seems to be alright.
Okay. You got a camera.
The quality is a lot shitter.
The microphone is definitely different. It's up to you. Either way, it's okay. But yeah, this is the map you have before you. You see multiple different points of interest, is the best way to put it. You see in the center, you see this large mountain with multiple peaks on it. In the center, smoke is coming out of it, clearly a volcano of some sort. You have multiple islands on the side. Around the map, at the peak, at the edges, nearly all the edges, I've got some of the edges, but around all the edges, you see tentacles that are moving.
That.
You managed to find us a Kraken hotspot. Good job, Captain.
I thought it was artistic representation. I didn't think it would be real.
If I
I'm sorry. I didn't anticipate to. I didn't anticipate to actually come across a Kraken. No one anticipates to come across a Kraken.
No one expects Spanish Inquisition. No one expects a fuck ton of Krakens. I'll let that one pass.
Is the volcano actively smoking right now, or is that also artistic representation?
You can go check.
Like,
You
if I
say
just like
artistic
peek my head
representation or artistic representation?
out the window I broke.
You look out and there is smoke coming out of the peak.
Ah.
It is not dark smoke. It is like a light grey smoke, but there is definitely smoke.
Right. So, if I like, now that I'm like sticking my head out, can I see any landmark that might tell me where we are? Can I see any of those islands?
Yeah, you see one thing. You definitely see. You don't see any of the islands.
Okay.
You see the trees kind of rise slightly, but you see in the distance. You see the volcano, mountain peak, whatever you want to call it. But closer is a larger. It seems to be stone formations of a lot of tall, smaller stone peaks. As you look on the map and you kind of figure it out, you realize you're marked on the map. This is you, Goobers.
Oh.
Well,
As I come, so I come back like, hey, Captain.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you take us?
See, long story.
Make it short.
Oh, do you want the short one or the long one?
I mean, I'd like
Sure.
the long one, but I mean, I think he wants the short one.
So, this is a map that has been passed through multiple hands, and every person that has tried to get it has disappeared. So, everyone presumed it was a great treasure. Dangerous, of course, but a great treasure. The map fell into my hands. I acquired a crew that was in dire straits as well as myself. You were all in various dire circumstances. Some of you running. He looks to Orion. Some of you not. And we set sail. I knew if I showed you the tentacles and everything like that, you would say no. Am I wrong?
Oh, yeah, in my case, maybe, but
Hmm.
like,
Hold on a sec.
But I also, in my defense, didn't anticipate there being an actual Kraken and the ship
yeah.
becoming shipwrecked. I thought we would get to the island,
So,
and if it was fucked, we would turn around. I didn't realize that not leaving wouldn't be an option.
Right.
so you say that everyone, who's had this map has disappeared, right?
I feel like that should have been your first indication that you
Yeah.
can't really turn back, Captain.
Yeah, every time apparently someone got the map, they tried to follow the treasure, and then the map washed up on shore somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that should have been your first indication, Captain.
So let me get this straight.
Mhm.
You find a fucking cursed map.
There's no proof it's cursed.
No, I don't think the map's cursed.
The island
It's
may
fucking moving.
the island maybe, but
Enchanted, and yeah.
the island may be
That's
cursed.
the
That is
same thing.
debatable, but go on.
And you decide, yes, this map that has made every other person who's ever held it vanish.
Not so much
Let's
vanish.
go find it.
It was more.
So, how much whiskey was in that cuppa that you had when you were looking at this map and thought to bring a crew along? Just asking.
I mean, no, that's how you get places, is you get the crew, let's be honest.
It was more the fact that if I didn't get money, Du would kill me. That was the main motivator.
Oh, yeah.
Also, some other groups are also not so much of a fan that I have the
you got
map.
more?
Yes.
Captain.
Yes. Some mercenaries from Dacia, not mercenaries, criminals from Dacia.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
it
You
begins with
pissed
an
off
F.
both Du and the Five?
That's the one. Yes, that's the one.
Oh.
Well, I didn't so much piss
Dacia.
off the file. Let me make it clear. They also want the
Uh-huh.
map.
Ah.
They're just annoyed I have it.
Hey,
Well,
Captain.
Hmm.
I just
Sorry,
wanna
did you
make something
say
very
did you
If
say
we ever-
Dasha?
Dacia, yes, where the fire are the most present.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
It is the biggest city in Ulvunta, so it's where most crime happens, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain.
Hmm.
If we ever get off this island,
Yes.
and I am not the fucking richest person in a 10-mile radius at any given point, I'll split you in half and give you to Du and the Fi each.
Hmm. We could give the gold to the fire and then later problem.
I'd rather give you to the Fi. Let's be
Okay.
perfectly clear.
Well,
right now.
to be fair, the fire don't want me. Do. Pun not intended. But the Fi want this, because they also want that. And the Fi also want that, and he points to the X in the middle of the volcano.
Right. This map. Us getting off the island. There is a bounty on your head, isn't there?
From Du, yes.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yes.
There's one of mine too. You wanted that? Like.
I think there's also one
Oh.
on. Medic is.
Technically, maybe
Medic.
accomplices, wouldn't it?
Well, if you explained that you didn't know, then you wouldn't be accomplices. So you are. That is debatable. But there is, Medic is. He's got a bounty on him from Fi because he helped people that the Fi didn't like. He heals people and he healed enemies of the Fi, which he didn't. Anyway, Thromba, he accidentally blew up 3 Du ships.
Sorry,
And
accidentally.
Accidentally. Yes.
Yeah. We're standing by that.
What Captain said, yes.
Yeah.
Strong, he's just strong.
Oh yeah,
He didn't do anything. He's just.
He is strong.
he's just
Um,
strong. Yeah.
The first mate has been
Point
with me,
is,
so they
it's
have the same
really-
bounty as I do.
Yeah. Point is, it's really easy to piss those two groups off, honestly.
Yes.
In our line of work, I mean, come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. To be fair, when you joined the ship, it was clear that it was not a completely above-board ship.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wasn't. You know what? It's on me for needing to get out of Dodge quick. So.
Oh no, this is definitely still partly on me. I won't not take some of the blame.
Oh no, you're not off the hook.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
aware on that one. But we have let's
This goes up on
put my potential debt, bounty, or death on hold, and let's
Yeah.
go to the survival part of us being on a stranded island with no food or water or shelter.
Yeah, I
We've got shelter.
I feel
went
like
up to
the whole
raptor ship.
point of a
Do you
death
want?
bounty is for the person to be alive at first. You know,
Hmm.
surviving sounds great. I don't know
Yeah.
about you guys. I personally would love to live for a wee bit longer.
I
That
mean,
would be,
maybe.
you know,
I vote that one. Yes.
preferred.
Yeah, I'm down for this
Um,
plan.
Hmm.
So
Can I-
guess, see, there's,
What sort of, like-
ruinish little spots on the map? Right, southwest.
Because while they're looking at that, I want to go back and look out at those peaks. Are they like proper like mountainous peaks,
Which ones?
or are they more some like the ones that are nearest to us?
They are no, they are not mountains. I don't know how to describe them. They're just large stone peaks. They don't make up. They're much thinner than a mountain would be. You look on the map, and there seems to be. It must be indicating some sort of entrance of some sort. Let me get
Okay.
a pinging tool.
How far away are they?
You can't tell. At least on the map, you look. It's still a bit of a walk. Trying to
Oh
get
no, I
this-
mean like from
From
where
you.
we are, like looking around to try to spot them through the trees.
It's definitely a good bit of a walking. You can't tell the exact distance, but it's still a good distance. At least hours of walking, you say. Like they're in the distance.
Okay. Well, they look to be about equal distance.
Well,
But I say we go to the ruins, because at
Yeah.
least then they look like they're by the sea,
how
and I can stomach eating fish.
how would ruins help us survive?
Walls.
There's also, well, yeah, but there's probably not going to be any better walls than a cave. And at least we'll have a ceiling in one cave.
Also,
Yeah.
you
Will there be food? nearby?
have you explored ruins before? Usually like destroyed ones. Like, it's usually like
No, but I've been in plenty of ruined houses.
ruined houses are different to ruins.
Yeah.
Ruins have something fucked, usually undead or something.
At least cave fare, I mean, that's more regular, you know? A little less likely to get cursed. You know?
Yeah, but you're more likely to be eaten by a bear.
Well, we can handle
I-
bears.
Looking outside in this climate, I don't think bears are the worry.
Yeah.
It is warm. It is warm on this island.
I'd say lizards.
Don't those
That's
warmer
what my
places have
bet's
like
on.
the? Oh,
Ah.
I thought those
However-
warm places had like the giant cats.
However, I do worry about that as he points to the top of the map of a three-headed being of some sort. If that,
Ah, see, lizards. I was right.
everyone make a nature arcana check for me.
Well,
Alrighty.
Where is my?
Now I gotta remember how to use.
Did you see a nature check?
Nature or arcana, whichever you prefer.
So I gotta
Wow, I
remember how
have
to play
negative
the
in
thing.
both. Lovely.
How do I make the sailing the unknown map the big one?
There is on the top right there is decrease and increase size. Just press the increase size. It's the arrows that point
Okay,
outwards
thanks.
next to the X.
Thank you. And how do I make rolls
How
again?
do I have a plus five in
You click, you
nature?
double,
Okay,
you double
plus
click on your
five.
token on the top left, and then you press
Gotcha.
skills, and it comes up,
Skills.
and you can,
Nature.
and then you grab the dice and you drag it into the left chat.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
Yeah, drag it into. Yeah, there we go.
I'm so good.
Both
at
of you,
Whoa.
both of you
We
know.
got them.
Both of you know from stories, at least enough. That is a depiction, at least, of a Hydra. Not a good,
Of a what?
not a good, a Hydra, a three-headed, awful thing that kills a lot. Not good.
It's a big lizard.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah.
I think I know the reason why a lot of people vanish, you know, apart from krakens and all that. She points to the three-headed monster on the map.
What is it?
That's the fucking Hydra.
Lizard.
Oh, for fuck!
Yeah, big lizard.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
There's
look
your
that's more
reason.
than a big
More
lizard.
than likely.
At least one of them.
I want to lean in really close.
It's not just a big lizard. It's a big
it
fucking
big?
lizard with like 3 heads.
Yeah, big lizard. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
How hard can the big lizard be?
Oh, have you not heard stories of a
No
Hydra before?
thought.
He looks there, and have you not?
Yeah.
I'm not ringing a bell, I'm gonna be so honest. But I think that might be the seawater.
Oh boy. I would give you a story if we had any books that survived the crash.
Nah.
They're like
Ryan, I swear,
Think
if
a
you try to
giant-
kill that Hydra, I would.
Look, I killed 3 fish. How big difference can it be from 3-headed lizard versus
From-
3 fish?
from
Come on.
what the stories
Alright,
I
guys,
heard.
can we start taking bets on
they're,
whether or not
you
the
know.
Ryan will befriend the Hydra?
Like 30 feet long, and they've got multiple heads. And from what I've heard, if you cut a head off,
Uh-huh.
it grows back.
Yeah.
They're
Or
Uh-huh.
depending on the Hydra,
they're like
to grow back.
poisonous, and they
Oh.
Yeah.
spew acid, I think. And if
Mm.
even half the stories are true, I'm gonna lean super close. Is that
Mhm.
picture moving?
You look. Yeah, it is. It is staying in that
Which
area, but
direction?
it is staying in the area. Like it seems to be like what's the right word? Not pouncing. It seems to be
Mhm.
just staying in
Prowling?
that area. Prowling. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Prowling in that area.
Yeah.
Pouncing. What the fuck is that word? Yeah.
Well,
We need to be making sure that that thing stays as fucking far from us as possible.
So we
Well,
don't go.
then
We
I
don't go.
suppose it's
He
a
moves
good
them up.
thing we have the map.
We don't go north, then, I
Right.
suppose.
No,
at least not too far north. I still stand by my fact that if we wanna settle down and get our bearings, cave best idea.
Oh yeah, that's not near fucking Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
if you
guess
look
the
to the
cave-
almost like the southeast, is like kind of like a crater there.
Oh, there's definitely a
Should
crater of
Yeah,
some
that
sort.
one.
Yeah, there's definitely a
Oh
crater.
yeah,
of some
yeah,
sort.
totally.
That's a great. Is it a gravestone?
Yeah, it looks.
I
Like,
don't
I
know-
don't know what.
I don't know what that
hell
what-
that thing
is
is.
that-
Oh, is that an altar?
Looks like it.
On the
And then to the
far
far
east?
east,
And like, it looks like there's like a proper house, but that's gonna be
That
a
may
couple days.
that may be a sign of
travel.
civilization of some sort. Maybe
Eh.
yeah, on the
Maybe.
opposite side of the island.
one being a Hydra between us and
but
the.
I completely. Evangeline looks between the map and the group, and she just nods and goes, "Yeah, no, I agree with Orion, honestly, as well. I think the cave is like our best idea. At least we'll have,
Yeah.
you know, a for sure roof over our head. And honestly, I really prefer not to deal with any undead. I haven't had a cup of tea in like days.
I think you're gonna have to wait a few more days.
Yeah, probably.
What environment does tea grow in?
I don't fucking
Um,
know.
Just really here.
That's a great question.
I was asking the one that knows about alchemy and everything of that sort. Looks to Evangeline.
Oh. You were asking me. Oh.
Speed
Yeah.
search. I thought you would have known. You do that kind of thing. Well, it was
Let
a
me just
special-
pull out my handy dandy artificer
Captain, would you
information.
say this is
Oh, you
a
are.
warm, well humid environment?
Yes.
We'll probably find some tea leaves. I can
Oh.
maybe have a cuppa at some point.
Oh shit.
Okay, that'd be nice.
For
The
luck.
other benefit, I guess, to those caves is I can probably scale those peaks. Get an actual vantage point, not some fucking cursed map.
Again, I don't know if the map
Wow.
itself is cursed. I think it's more the island, but
Nah.
Oh, it's the island that's cursed. Great, thank fuck we're not there.
Relax, my guy. My God.
fair point. Fair point.
Right, guy.
Fair point.
Look, we're here anyway. Let's just see what we could get from the wreck, and then go from there.
Is Orion like dapping Theron up? Like, my God.
Just your hand on the shoulder. Gonna be all right. Not your first shipwreck. This is your first shipwreck, isn't it? Don't worry about it.
Dear
Let's go.
Lord.
Let's go salvage what we can.
Yeah, you can start salvaging if
Yeah.
you wish. Is that the big fucking Thrombo hippo gif? Is that the plan, boss? Are we breaking this shit down? Yeah, honestly, then it's not a bad idea.
Evangeline kind of just like starts looking around if there's any like herbs, any plants, anything useful
Make
that she could either make into something like
Hmm?
healing wise or hurting people wise.
make
Poisons
a
and all that.
make a nature or perception check. Sorry, nature or perception, whichever you prefer.
Nature.
Ooh.
Oh.
You find some plants, whether they're medicinal or harmful, you can't tell.
How far?
She takes them anyway.
Oh, sorry.
You okay?
Anything is useful. She takes them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Put in your inventory on Fantasy Grounds mystery plants question mark.
okay, wait. Inventory. I don't know how to do that.
So let me show you. So this will be a little lesson for all of you. So you go into your inventory, and then you press.
Yeah.
The little on the top there is the unlock. There is a little locked button. Yeah. You see that little padlock? The little padlock on the top of your sheet.
Oh,
You unlock it, and it gives you the option.
there we go.
Gives you the option to add stuff, and then you lock it again because basically, if you don't, you just risk accidentally deleting shit. Yeah. It's weird because they've only had that feature recently, so it's just the locking and unlocking stuff. Anyway, yeah, to start.
Oh, I did do it. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wonderful. As you guys are starting to collect materials, you do notice the sun is
Yeah.
starting to go down. You may have
Wow.
to spend a night on shore before traveling to the cave.
Okay. Well,
Correct.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
How far up and like down the beach does the wreck spread? Like, could we see the entirety of the aftermath, or is there bits like beyond the curvature of the shore that we can't see yet?
You can take some time to look and try and figure out if all of it's there. I'll know that you're looking for a little bit, and I'll let you know.
I'm gonna ask Medic to come with me to see if we can find any of his supplies left.
That would be useful.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'll be important.
that would be very
Yeah.
useful. I can do some basic things, but supplies would be useful.
Evangeline kind of crouches down to let Belladonna slither from her neck, spiraling around her arm and into into the ground, kind of slithering around the wreckage.
Noted. That may cause something in a little bit, but not noted. Orion, you doing anything?
Fuck, I was muted. Anyway, I'm looking for just like good old supplies, the works, anything that looks like it'll be useful for getting around the island, like rope,
Gotcha.
supplies, all that.
Yeah. Okay. So, Evangeline, you find some plants and you let your snake go. Theron, you look over at most of the ship is here, but there's definitely some bits that are missing. Probably because you broke a good chunk of the ship, broke up not near shore, that it's definitely spread out a bit. If you want to recover any of the wood from the ship, you can easily recover some of the wooden stuff. You probably see some rope and stuff on there as well. Make an investigation check for me, Theron, to see if you find any medic supplies. With advantage because you got medic with you.
Okay, with advantage because I got medic with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I click the advantage button.
Yep, and you roll as well.
And I drag it to the... Investigation's not superb. But a 16 isn't bad.
With advantage is not bad. You find a few things. You find 2 healing kits.
Alright.
And you find like some remains of some healing potions, but not really that much. But he says he can use it. I can come up with something.
Alright, I'll help him bring it back.
Yeah. Because you're just...
I'm also just like...
Go on.
As I'm coming back, I'm kind of just like combing. Is there like any loose netting, like a decent chunk of netting or something?
With that investigation check, yeah, I'd say you can find some netting. Besides, maybe a bit bigger than a person in size.
Okay, I'm gonna also sort of just drag that behind me as we come back.
Gotcha. And then Orion, you start searching. You definitely are easily to find some rope and stuff like that. Roll another investigation check for me. I'll help you because you're on your own. You don't get the advantage, but. Sorry.
Yeah, let's do investigation. My boy is stupid, so he has negatives. Let's see.
You find the rope. You find a few days of rations, like 3 days worth of rations. That's about it. The rations are not the best. They are a bit soggy and a bit damaged, but they'll do. It's better than no food.
Yeah, better than
you, Evangeline, as you're close to the ship, you see both Strong and Thrombo have basically got hammers and are currently breaking down the ship. The ass of the ship, as I called it before. And as you hear Thrombo go, "Oh!" as he screams. I know my mic probably peaked there, but you hear him scream. As in, then he picks it. He's like, "Oh, for fuck!" As he picks up and there's a metal snake he's holding very carefully. He's not damaging it. That's fucking scary, okay?
Evangeline just...
That's you can't believe it around. What?
You're alright, mate.
It's a fucking snake. It's a big
Evangeline just
metal
deadpans, looks at him in the eye.
It's a big metal snake that was rattling. I'm being careful with him. I make sure not to damage him. And you do notice, even though he's got big hands, he's definitely not damaging him. He's definitely trying not to hurt. Even though his hand is shaking slightly. Hey, there you go. Just
Thank you. She takes Belladonna back.
It slithers around your arm immediately.
Who happily kind of just wraps back around like up her neck and that again.
Just warn a guy next time. Some of us aren't fans of snakes. No, not at all. As he goes back to smashing, he goes, "Not at all." He gets back his massive hammer and starts smashing. You see, Strong is just.
Haha!
Haha!
I did it. Haha!
Very cool.
Now I have my boy.
Oh yeah, awesome stuff.
Huzzah!
Awesome stuff.
Probably shoot that later.
Yeah, still looks cool. So, you see Strong is just smiling and he's just smashing. Eventually, after an hour or so, they've definitely smashed a good chunk. They've got a good chunk of firewood, and they use a little bit of it as the sun's coming down to make a bit of a fire, at least for the night before they probably travel in the morning. You see the first mate and Katra seem to come back with some coconuts that they've gathered.
Hey, coconuts. Best part of being stranded on an island, new boy. Look. You get to get coconuts. It's great.
Is this your first time being stranded on an island or not? Does it look too
No, definitely not.
That is more worrying about you than it is anything else.
Look. I have been on a ship my whole life. You kind of get used to it.
But you've been on shipwrecks multiple times? This is the first mate talking to you, by the way.
Not horribly often.
How
No,
many?
it's a couple times.
How many times have you been stranded?
Stranded out right, not that many actually, but crashed. 3. I
You-
think.
And this is me saying this is the first mate, and knowing what has occurred, you need to choose your captains better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They said that
what
like
can I say?
they definitely said that a bit
More
quieter,
fun.
so the captain doesn't hear.
And he just cackles like, yeah, no. I just took work as it comes, you know.
But I suppose as this voyage, we all had the same problem to a certain degree.
Oh well, yeah, we're all in this together.
Don't know what
Yeah.
song you're singing, but okay.
Doesn't matter.
And they go back to, they hand a coconut to each person, so at least do you have something to drink. You all have various successes breaking it open. And yeah, eventually campfire is set for the night, and you all kind of relax is maybe a strong word, but at least breathe, at least sit down, at least give your muscles a break, at least give your body a break. Do any of you talk during the night before you go to sleep? Do any of you can RP if
Yeah,
you wish to RP anyone?
Captain.
Yeah.
Should we maybe take shifts and staying awake
Oh,
just in case?
we have a construct that doesn't need to sleep. Medic
Oh,
just
yeah.
medic just waves.
That is
I
handy.
forgot about that.
He meditates, but he still is conscious. He still looks around and stuff. He just doesn't talk.
That's also why I wanted to offer needed. I don't sleep.
Well, no, but you're an elf, right? I don't want to.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you still when you meditate, you are not responsive. You know. Medic can still see completely. He just reduces what he
Okay.
does, so he can still look around and such. Fucking
Her ears kind of like twitch as she listens, but she's nodding. She's listening.
Warforged, whatever they are, constructs. They have different names themselves. Are weird. Okay. I've only met 2 in my entire life, and surprisingly, medic isn't the weirdest.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Good to know.
Mhm.
Belladonna is making the rounds, you know, just kind of sneaking around. She kind of she approaches Orion. Metal Snake just approaches Orion and looks at him and curls back up and like, oh, how do I explain, like a sandpit, like a little, like, you know, like
Okay.
down a little bit.
Yeah. I get you. I don't know how you describe that, but I
Yeah.
get what you mean.
You know, yeah.
A little coil.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Earlier in like the day,
Mhm.
Theron would have taken that net and sort of strung up a very makeshift hammock with
Mhm.
like some loose nails he finds, and so is just kind of like rocking himself backwards and forwards in that.
It's not the most comfortable because you're using netting that
It's
isn't
not.
described for it, but it does the job.
It is rigging netting, so it is full of like
Yeah.
really tough, durable
Yeah.
knots.
Yeah, it's not the most comfortable,
He's-
but it's
he's
definitely better than nothing.
Anyone who pays a little more attention, he is actively trying not to touch the sand.
Hey, Theron.
Mhm.
She looks at him. She looks at the sand. She looks back up at him.
Oh.
Having fun?
We're on a beach, my guy.
Peachy.
What, you don't like the sand or something?
It's too close to the sea.
You went on a boat.
Yeah, I needed to get some.
I,
As
my guy. Oh, you don't have your sea legs at all, my guy, do you?
Sea's no problem. I've been on ships before. I
Uh-huh.
just
We're on a beach. You're
Well,
gonna get
as
sandy.
Evangeline.
Does it get in your over wrapped up scarf? Is that
what
why?
this? Oh, you'd be surprised at how well this breathes, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great.
In this
Um,
weather?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean it's a little muggy, but like,
Uh-huh.
um, you see, he sort of like pulls out like he opens up his sewing kit and there's a bunch of different like needles and threads and he just sort of starts like patching some of the tears that got in the scarf. This scarf is very patchwork. There have been a lot of repairs made to it over the years. You also see in that sewing kit there's like a pair of crochet needles.
Someone stays busy.
Oh, my kind of guy.
I've seen you do nothing but brood on the ship, so it's good to know you have hobbies. He like pulls out a
Yeah,
knife and
that's
starts
true.
whittling in the corner.
I have hobbies. I did I sewed and I did that on the ship. I just went up to the crow's nest where no nuts could be bothered to come up and find me.
You were brooding,
As
so you weren't
they
just
all
brooding.
speak, Belladonna kind of slinks under the stand and is crawling, like slithering under the stand a little bit towards Theron.
Okay.
Theron pulls his leg up and like fully. He had a leg dangling over the edge. He like pulls it up into the hammock.
Oh, don't be like that. Belladonna's a sweetheart. Look at her.
See,
Isn't she just
Belladonna is lovely.
I like lean over, wobble a bit as I like put too much weight in the wrong spot on my very makeshift hammock.
And Belladonna's face, you'll see from under the sand, just pops out and is somehow staring directly at Theron. You could, you swear that you could see just a cheeky smile on this construct. Just you could swear. It might be a trick of light. You never know.
Yeah. Sure.
See, she's a sweet. Theron, she's an absolute sweetheart. Orion, back me up here.
I'm
Belladonna's
backing you up. I mean, look at her. Oh.
I am looking at it.
Evangeline, as you're like doing this, you look because the campfire isn't that big. You look a bit to your right, a bit this way. You see the Thromba is giving that snake death stares. Not so much death stares, but he's not so much death stares as like he's making sure he knows where it is. He's keeping an eye on that snake at all times. It's not like malice. It's not like malice. It's not like he's like trying to damage it. He's just like, okay, I know where it is. Okay.
Thromba, I've seen you like crush a coconut like it was a grape.
That's a coconut.
Nothing to worry about.
What's that got to do with snakes?
It's just that you don't gotta worry, my guy.
But one bite from a snake could poison.
Belladonna knows that, you know.
Thromba, also, you are like huge. Any kind of poison is gonna take like 10 times longer to get through your system, big boy. Don't worry about it.
That is
still hurts. It still hurt.
Belladonna knows you're a friend. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. Unless you try and kill me, then you might have problems. But you're not gonna do that, are you?
I wasn't planning on it, no.
Exactly. Exactly. So therefore, you have nothing to be scared of.
Still a snake. He just goes back to like eating the last bits, like the coconut, the inside of the coconut flesh. Just
Orion
is just like laughing for herself a little bit.
What was that, Ryan?
Oh, he just pats Thromba's arm good-heartedly, like, there, buddy. I got you.
And yeah, you see.
There, buddy. It's okay.
You see. Different people doing different things at the camp. Strong is just starfished, but on his back on the sand, snoring already. He's already out cold. Medic is just sitting on a rock at the back of the beach, just watching. The captain and the first mate's like whispering to themselves a little bit, just talking. And then Thromba is eating the last of his coconut, and then who else is left? There's Catra and Monsoon. Monsoon is staying near the water. His feet are still in the water, and he still sits out of the water. And you see his hair is a lot longer than usual, as his hair is made of the water, as he is a water genasi. Don't know if I showed pictures of some of the goobers. Did I show pictures of goobers before?
Yeah, we had like the pictures of them. At least
let me have a look. I know Monsoon, because Monsoon was one of my first characters, and that was one of the first commissioned things I got done. Let me see if I got the image of him somewhere. He's definitely not wearing what he's wearing in the photo, but
yeah.
Did I show the photo? Let's have
Oh
a look.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
the boy.
babe.
He's not wearing that armor, obviously, because it's more knight armor, but that kind of build and stuff.
A little more pirate.
Yeah.
Ah, dang.
I know you. I know you're having a little bisexual panic over there.
Hey, hey.
We got some other ones.
I know you're having one because I'm
Good.
having one. I know you're having one because I'm having one.
That's Thromba.
Yo, look at him.
I love
I love it.
Strong is.
This guy is good at things.
Strong is just fucking great.
Strong,
then
the
you've got-
legend.
Again,
We need to
not-
get
like a
strong
legend
above
as
the
well.
storm giant strength.
Not all of them are perfect because it is me finding pictures online. Because if I had to commission all these, I'd be broke.
Yes.
And then you've got first mate as well. And yeah,
It's a good month to be Pride Month, guys.
I'm not going to show medic because
Is
the photo for medic I have is not the photo how I picture medic. I just got a Warforged, so eventually I'll have a better one of him because that is not medic. He does not look that menacing. He does not have an evil metal mustache.
What do you mean he doesn't have a mustache? That's
Look-
so depressing.
Look, he does not. No. But yeah, those are goobers.
What do you mean?
Oh, and finally, I forgot Catra as well. This is a token I use for a different. I've used Catra before, so just use the same out. And yeah,
I
dwarf.
love women chat.
Dwarf.
Agreed.
Winning.
And yeah,
Pride Month, baby.
they're all
No,
doing their various things, and then they're all sleeping, all slowly resting, and eventually we'll be sleeping. Any other RP any of the goobers want to do?
Up against a tree and settle down.
Fair.
Probably close-ish to strong.
Fair.
Or he's starfish.
Yes, he is like starfish on his back. Just it's like a light snoring. It's nothing loud, but he's just snoring a little bit.
Honk shoe.
Loud by kobold standards.
Exactly. He has also got his. He's got like his mace thing on the center of his chest, so he doesn't lose it.
Like a big
Evangeline.
spiky there.
It may contribute to the snoring, but we don't question it. So.
I love that.
You were saying?
Evangeline is with Belladonna, kind of like resting up against the tree. She's not like lying down, but she's not like sitting up fully either.
Mm-hmm.
Belladonna is in her lap, definitely not asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and is kind of like we'll be watching over protectively until they like drift off.
Gotcha.
Evangeline is like fluttering in and out of being asleep. She's focusing on not sleep, meditations. That's
Mm-hmm.
the word. Focus on some things around her, but also trying to get as much energy as she can.
Gotcha. Awesome stuff.
Her mind is full of whatever those mystery plants could be. She knows it could be useful either or.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't know whether they're going to be useful for health or death, really.
Is anyone way to find out?
Maybe she'll brew them up. They'll smell and she might know. Or
Maybe.
she might not.
Yes.
The old sniff test. The safest of methods.
Yeah, exactly. The old snifferoonie.
Yeah. I forgot to mention for any goobers watching, by the way. Me and Dust came up with the idea, and I liked it, so we both did it. If you're watching, you get like channel points from watching streams. That's how Twitch works. You can use the channel points. Hopefully, tell me if it's not working. To spend them to give players inspiration and stuff. There's different levels of inspiration. So there's D4, D6 upwards. Each of them, each of them getting progressively more expensive with points. But yeah, all you have to do is spend them, and then you have to specify the player that you want to give it to, either by name or by character name, so I know who the fuck it's for. If not,
Help me kick
then
ass.
womp womp. But yeah.
Womp womp, exactly. If you don't say a name, I guess Corellian will just have to roll a dice.
No. If it doesn't, it goes. If there's no name, the enemy gets the inspiration.
Oh no.
You gotta fucking say a name.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to name names, chat.
Yeah.
Name names, chat.
So
Help me kick ass.
just yeah, it's a little thing. I'm testing the prices on them, of the channel points, to see what's not too expensive to the point where no one can use them, but not so cheap that they just get spammed. But we'll see. Yeah, Dust's idea. And he's a smart goober, so I liked it.
Is it cheating if I use my own points?
No, you can use your own points.
Yeah.
Use your own points.
Totally don't have the stream up in the corner.
Uh-huh.
I also have the stream up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
insane.
Yep.
Thankfully, you goobers didn't watch Riches and Rewards. You haven't got points in reserve.
I actually do.
Shit.
I do have points
I
in
can do
reserve.
a D4 right now.
I forgot I've done some one-shots with some of you goobers, or goobers that you guys know. Fuck.
I can do I could do a D10 for inspiration right now. I'm close to a D12 for inspiration.
I'm going to be so incredibly for real. This is the second time I have opened Twitch in at least a year.
Honestly fair. Honestly fair.
Real.
I don't blame you. Before like NQP stuff, I barely touched Twitch. I barely touched it.
For real.
Yeah, real. Honestly.
Yeah. Anyway, you goobers. Anything else?
I don't have any RP with anyone else to do. Once I like finish sewing, I'm gonna like close it up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. But all my makeup has come off, so I'm gonna like try and reapply a little bit, but it's hard without a mirror. So
yeah, roll a Milky Stats to see what might work.
I also, so everyone knows, like, even though it's been like it is severely water damaged now, but before the wreck, this was probably a somewhat nice makeup, like a set of blushes and palettes and
Pop off, gay boy.
Roll either, and the best way is either performance or sleight of hand to see how well you do it. I wonder which one you're gonna pick.
It's either a +2 or a plus that one. So
because of the +6, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely at least get the basics. You feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't look as John Doe.
Now,
you know?
Yes, I now have traits that can be described.
Yes, exactly. At least some of them. So yeah. As you're going to sleep, specifically for you, roll a D100 for me.
Oh God.
Do I roll this one? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, all of us?
No. Just this is just Theron. Okay. You're okay for now. As you're sleeping, you definitely struggle to sleep because multiple times you swear you hear laughing, and you bolt up. There's no one around, but you just check every single time just to be safe. But you never see anything.
The first time I hear it, I would like to sneak away from the group.
Gotcha. Roll because they're not going to stop you, but just in case. Do you want to not be seen, or do you just want to?
I don't want to wake up anyone. I know that medic will see me.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to make.
If you're not trying to hide from medic, with your stealth, I will say you get away with it.
Okay.
Because you're not trying to medic doesn't stop you. You definitely see that he sees you, but he doesn't stop you. And yeah.
This is more to like make sure that no one else wakes up.
Yeah, of course.
So,
You get away from the party a little bit. You go further down the shore.
Honk shoe.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna stand there looking at the sea. Is there like a bit of coral on the ground?
If you look long enough, you see a little bit. Yeah.
Just gonna pick it up and just baseball pitch it as hard as I can into the water.
Yeah. As it hits, you hear a splash. Was it a laugh? Was this? You're not sure. Your head's fucking with you. Something is, as usual, fucking with you.
Usual.
Yeah. But yeah.
I come back
Mm-hmm.
and I go to sleep.
Yeah. The rest of you sleep peacefully. Some of you may have some not fun dreams of the events that have happened, but you all at least sleep. I will give you all a long rest. Where is it? Rest.
Sleepy, sleepy.
You are all healthy again. Congrats, yes.
Yay.
You all wake
Health.
up. You wake up in the early morning because you have no cover from the sun shining directly on your faces. And yeah, as you look around now, it's morning. This island is nice. Obviously, everything that's happened, but this is definitely a tropical island of some sort. But it's definitely overshadowed by the volcano in the distance that is slowly smoking.
Rise and shine, everybody. We got work to do. And walking. Lots of walking. I mentioned walking.
Oh.
Theron is awake, but has just been lying in the hammock.
You see, Thromba is partially buried in the sand, and his eyes just pop up, and his nose are not in the sand. And he just looks at you with a scowl for a second, and then shakes himself off.
Come on, Thromba. Come on. Up and at him. Come on. Let me see
Mornings.
Thromba. Hey, Thromba. Belladonna is already sneaking their way towards Thromba.
Thromba's like quickly. Okay, walking. Okay.
Hey, Ryan. I think we found our new way to get Thromba up and at him.
Obviously, if it works on Strong, I just like lightly, nudge Thromba or Strong with my foot.
Ah!
Hey, buddy.
Morning. Morning.
Hey, Strong.
Morning. Are we going?
Morning. Yeah. I suppose we'll eat breakfast.
Oh, food. Yeah, food. We got food?
Yeah, we got a little bit.
Where?
Yeah, I got some of the rations left. Whatever.
Saki.
Yeah. It's nothing great, but yeah, it's something to get us on our feet.
He shakes his head as he stands up and he goes to pick up his like Morningstar mace thing, and clearly struggles for a second. Then it hits the ground and he drags it along like he usually does. He can only pick that up in the heat of battle, it seems. Cough, cough, rage. And yeah.
How do I Strong?
As he drags it along, he munches on some shitty rations. And
Alright.
Captain slowly goes. They all slowly get themselves up. The captain eventually gets himself up. So, I suppose we're traveling. I suppose that's the plan. Caves.
Well, unless you want to stay here on the beach.
I would rather find water and food.
Let's get anywhere but the beach.
I'm sure we'll find something, y'all.
Especially if more of those fish people are around.
Yeah. My ugly cousins. Don't want those guys.
You're related to those?
No, it's a joke.
Oh.
I'm offended.
No, well, I would have gone. Evangeline looks at Orion, straightest face she could possibly imagine, and just goes, "Well, if they're the ugly cousin, does that make you the pretty cousin?"
Damn right it does. I'm paraphrasing. They're a pain at family reunions, I say. All right.
Damn, I can imagine. So how many of them actually, never mind. This isn't the time for that question. She just kind of like looks up at the sky and goes, sky, yes, that is the sky.
Okay, girly. You do you.
She's
Just
not a morning
moves
person.
on.
She is very clearly
Howdy,
not a
Akron.
morning person.
Howdy,
Like,
howdy, howdy.
please. Don't like the mornings. Take that on your other.
Just pats
At
her
this point,
shoulder a bit, like
Belladonna
there.
is also returning to her.
Right, let's start the walking, my guys.
You start to get walking. Who is leading the way? Who is holding the map and leading the way? Who is
The captain
being?
not doing that?
No.
I'll give it here, you old bastard. Come here.
My
I'll take front.
my eyes are past their prime.
We'll have to see about medicating you some glasses, maybe, Captain.
I don't think we're in the place for glasses. I think we may be
Wow.
a little short on
Yeah, a little past that
spectacles.
point. Alright. Yeah, Orion will take the map and get on up front.
Mhm.
Onward.
Yeah. Make a
Onward we go.
survival check for me then. That is you guiding the party.
Yep.
It's not gonna be too difficult.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to help Orion in their guiding? If they do not seem
Yeah,
so confident in reading the
Evangeline
map,
will.
Evangeline goes to help.
Ava will.
You can either roll yourself, Evangeline, or you can give Orion advantage, whichever you prefer.
I can roll myself.
Go for it. As Evangeline points out on the map where you've kind of gone awry a little bit. But you seem to be struggling just as much.
We twinning.
As you get a little bit lost as you're going, but you kind of keep going.
Hey, listen, getting lost is half the adventure.
Okay.
That it is.
There's
as-
that
as
positive
you-
can-do attitude.
As you get part way, you see Medic is definitely now getting tired. He needs to meditate to a certain degree. He's obviously done it in the night, being on full watch with it being the thing. He's like, okay, you guys go ahead. We'll make sure Medic gets at least a few hours, or an hour or so, of meditation. Make sure the path is clear, and then we will head that way soon. If there is no problems, just wait outside the cave, and we'll join you. Yes, but
As
Clear
we
Orion does a cheeky little salute as he keeps on going.
as we've been
Evangeline
walking,
kind of
Lauren
torn
has been
between
marking
going or
everything.
staying. She wants to make sure that they are okay and will make sure that they can find their way without the map, but also doesn't want to get left behind. Slight fear, and wants to go with them.
you go with
So
them.
she does the next best thing, and she goes with the group, but Belladonna stays behind. Is that possible?
How could you? Someone was like, could you take Belladonna with you, please?
Well, would you rather me stay and Belladonna go with them? She asks.
Why don't you both go with them?
I
how are
think
you gonna
Belladonna
find
will
the way
stay.
Map?
We will stay where we are, so then you can find us.
I point to like behind us
I can also
where
see
there
the
is like
rocks.
an arrow shape on every tree trunk we've passed in the direction we're going.
Yeah, okay. And she and Belladonna goes with the group.
If anything goes bad, I've got it, and so does Strong. And Strong's like, He just puts his thumbs up.
Ah.
Yeah, they're not helpless.
I know.
And if you hear us screaming and being eaten, please come. I would like
No,
you to be eaten
No,
with
run
us.
away. Don't listen to the spoil sport. We got it. Don't worry about us.
You see flying.
Just keep half an eye on the Hydra on the map, yeah?
Has the Hydra is it?
Has the
is it
Hydra
close to
moved?
us?
No, it seems to be staying in that spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are so worried about Hydra. It's weird. Crazy.
Hey, Pont, Set a reminder to ask that every session.
I
That's
changed.
what I'll rename the.
I change the
that's-
map each time, just to have it moving.
You know what? I'm gonna update
Wait,
my
actually
D&D
do that. That
alarm.
would be like so fun.
God.
We will see.
Okay, hold on.
Alright.
Terrifying, but fun.
And yeah,
I'm gonna keep following the map.
so you guys follow the map.
So whereabouts on
flying-
the map would you say that the party is now in
So
terms of being like?
you've traveled maybe an
If
hour,
you could just-
so you were probably ping. There's more trees than what shows on the map, obviously, but you are probably about, I would say, there right now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
about halfway.
Roughly half.
Hey DM, how
Huh?
many miles have we traveled in this hour?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Okay,
Oh, God.
I will build a scale for this map if I have to. Break
God.
by goddamn
In
brick.
Lego or like Minecraft?
What do you mean?
I'm going to kill someone.
Huh?
Okay. Shitty.
It's not the best. You know you've been walking for maybe an hour or two. At the speed you've been going. Fuck, how long could you walk? How far could you walk in an hour or two at a steady pace?
I can do like 2Ks in 10,
Yeah, but is that
15
speed
minutes.
walking?
Oh, yeah, it's walking with intention.
Yeah, it's a speed walking. Yeah. An average walking pace is about 3 miles per hour. So you'd say about 4.5 miles. Or say 4 miles.
Okay.
And you
So
got-
we've got now steps.
yeah, just a few.
Hey, Darren.
3 miles. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds right. Yeah.
Evangeline looks over at Darren and she's, Darren,
What?
you can climb, right?
Yeah.
She looks up at the trees.
You-
She looks back at Darren.
You also
I just stopped.
no. As you look up in the trees, you also do see Elmfrid, Gecko's character. He's been in the trees. They're an owlin. They can fly.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
got
was
eyes
just-
in the sky already, and now we have a map. We'll be fine.
Yeah, which none of us can read, Orion.
I can
Really?
read maps just fine. Calm yourself. We're
You
going the right
you
way.
can, yeah, okay. Okay.
Come
I
on,
don't
I
know
don't
why.
have.
The captain was the one with the map, honestly.
No, Orion has it.
Yeah.
With
As
Evangeline
it
kind of
now.
peeking over, or attempting to peek over his shoulder every 5 minutes to make sure that they're going the right way. Probably has anxiety.
My God.
You're
Look,
just
there is cardinal directions. I have a compass. I have a map. We'll be fine.
you're
Is
just
she getting the my guys
I'm
up with the
working.
hand on the shoulder?
Mhm. You're just as quote marks confident as Orion. And yeah, you've ventured
My
traveling.
guy.
One of you roll a d12 for me.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh.
Like, no.
Wonderful. As you are traveling along, you come to an intersection. As let me get you on a map. Bum, 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 bum.
Yay. Map time.
Yippee!
Map time. Map time.
We love a good
Oh,
map.
I'm the map.
Oh,
I'm the map.
Let me quickly change the scaling on that because that makes everyone look tiny.
That's alright. In the grand scheme of the universe.
We'll go about. Yeah, that's about it.
Imagine being tiny. Teeny
Couldn't
tiny.
be me.
Yeah, that's good enough.
No.
And then we got Orion,
Hello, it's me.
and then we've got Evangeline.
Hey.
And then I will get Elmfrid flying in the trees. Honk. So, let me give you the map. Porn.
Oh, let's see. How do I open up an image again?
You double click the circle.
Oh, got it. Okay.
There we go. Needed to load
The
there.
map
so sorry.
itself isn't. Oh, okay, there we go. It just took
You
a little
should
bit.
see
Needs to load.
some sandy pathways and some grass and some tropical trees and all that kind of such.
Yeah.
You see all your goobers. You can't move your goobers, but the goobers are there. You can now move your goobers. And yeah, there's the map for you. You come to an
Alright.
intersection that has a way going to the north and a way going to the east. And yeah.
Which way do we need to go to get to the? Or can we not?
That's a great question. Let me think.
You look at the map.
Should I roll a
Oh.
survival?
No, looking at the map, you can tell most likely east is probably the better direction at this point.
Unless we want to go say hi to the friend of the Hydra. Yeah.
Let's go east.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Actually, is this like animal trail sort of pathway, or does this look like it's been bushwhacked?
A bit of both. You see animal footprints, but make a survival or perception check for me.
I think I'll do perception.
All of you can do that, by the way. All of you can make survival or perception if you wish. Not just Diane. Okay.
Ooh, baby.
So what check do I have to do?
Survival or perception, whichever you wish. Whichever you prefer. You're too interested in the different plant life right now. To notice.
Yeah.
You definitely.
I am more than Evangeline is more than likely interested in like the plants that are around.
You definitely see multiple different animal footprints, some larger than others, some smaller. But you definitely see some footprints of two-legged individuals. Definitely some sort of not animal, you know? It looks like an actual footprint. Some of them look like bare feet, some of them look like maybe boots or something that makes it so the footprint isn't clear. Dogs, as it were. And yeah.
I'm looking at the
Guys, my
footprint.
cat decided to join us for D&D.
Kitty cat.
Yeah, I'm looking at the footprints, and I think I probably come to the same conclusion. Orion probably comes to the same conclusion just a moment after me, and we look at each other.
Yeah.
People have been here.
We're not alone.
Yeah.
Good news and bad news all at once. Good news. There's probably survivable
I'll take some
amounts
good
of
news.
water and food on the island. Bad news. Well, we're not alone.
Do they
Of
look
course we're not
recent?
alone. Why would we be
Some
alone?
look old, some look recent. The ones that look more
which ones look recent?
the ones that look more recent look smaller. Still bipedal, still, you know, two-legged. Some of them wearing shoes, but definitely smaller in footprint size.
I'm
How
going to.
fresh would you say the new ones are?
Within weeks, I would say. It's hard to tell more than that. With all the different footprints, like there's more recent ones of animal ones, but non-animal ones. It's kind of hard to tell in the mix of them all.
I'm gonna undo the fasten on my dagger, on the sheath of my dagger. But otherwise. Also, are those palm trees actually bananas, or is that just them?
Some of them do,
if
but
I look
nowhere near as many as on the map.
Second question: do any of us know what a banana is?
Huh.
Yes, I would think.
Orion would. What? Evangeline, because you've been in Dacia, probably would. Where was Theron from again? Middle of nowhere, or?
Theron was from a nondescript town. Probably it was a stopping point for merchants, but it wasn't like a hub of trade.
So you're probably not from that. You may have heard of them, but you've never had them before. They're not a common.
It was the place where everyone's. It was the fucking medieval equivalent of a gas station.
Gotcha. Yeah, you've heard of them, but you've never had them before. Orion, with you traveling on ships so much, especially a lot of the ships go to like a continent archipelago kind of area. They grow there, so yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you guys can move on the map if you wish.
Alrighty.
Alright. Now come or what?
Oh, I have movement permissions. This is brilliant. This is the best
There
day
you
ever.
go. Alright.
Evangeline is not, she was more interested in plant life than the two humans that not humans, two people she's currently traveling with, because who knows, they might be new.
As
I get to the middle of
as you're all moving, you all stop trying to move. I've flocked you for a reason, you goobers. Actually, where do you go? Go there.
Thank you.
You all hear rustling, so everyone make perception checks for me.
Oh, fucking
also,
hell. Okay.
hand is immediately on my knife.
Yeah.
Perception.
Yeah, I know you're on it. I know Theron is on edge. Don't worry. Eventually,
Hey!
fucking yawn. As you see as Elmfrid flies onto this tree, you see something, the leaves or something, grabs up, and Elmfrid disappears. You hear it, and then
Fucking damn it, the island they Elmfrid. Okay, anyway.
something.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey guys! Hey,
Huh?
she points to the tree that Elmfrid was on.
Yeah.
Elmfrid was just on there. They're not there anymore. They're not. I can't see them flying.
Just give them a second. They're
She
probably.
kind of moves closer. Could she move closer to the group slightly?
Yeah. I've knocked you a little bit. Just don't start going far right. But yeah, you can move closer.
Like here.
Yeah.
No, they were on that tree. They're not flying. They're not with us.
Probably just in the foliage. Elmfrid?
Looking at the tree, you see rustling, but you don't see Elmfrid. You see some of the leaves rustling.
I take and drop my swords.
God.
Hello?
Chaz would kill me if I killed a character off this session, dear lord. I will not do such a thing. You don't. You as you say hello, you hear. You can all make another perception check for me. I'm assuming you get a little bit closer with your sword out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Around nothing.
Head empty. Head empty, boy.
Alrighty, and you. Hey.
You, Theron and Evangeline a little bit. Theron, you hear more. You hear rustling in more trees. Some to the north, some to the south, some to the west.
I'm gonna switch to my. I'm gonna like unshoulder my bow. It's almost like a hand bow. It's quite small. But just how many arrows would I have left after the crash and the fight? Or are we not counting ammo?
We will count ammo because you're on a desert island.
Oh, okay.
But you have a way of counting them. Let me make sure that your ammo is equipped.
I did not subtract the last time.
No, there should be a way that when you equip it, that it shows like a counter for it, but I don't know why it's not showing said counter. Weird. 1 second. Let me unlock you and see if there's a thing that I've got 10. There it is. You have 20. So there you are. Count those. Let's say you used 4.
Okay.
So you see the counter on your thing now? Where your short bow is?
Where my short bow is? Is this inventory?
No, on your actions.
Actions.
Well,
okay, short bow.
You see the tick?
Yes.
It has a tick for each arrow now.
Okay. So will it do that automatically, or?
Oh, no, you'll have to tick it off, I think.
Okay, no worries.
I'm not too sure. I don't use ranged weapons very often, so we'll figure it out. But yeah.
No worries.
We'll keep track. Awesome stuff. So you get your bow out. Evangeline. Orion, do you guys do anything? Orion, you don't hear anything. You don't hear any of the rustling.
We're not looking for any trouble. Just trying to find shelter. Call out. Are you guys hearing shit? Because I think we might be good. I don't know.
Hey, Darren, you can hear the rustling too, like everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's not just
I
me.
hear it.
Okay.
I hear it.
She puts like one hand on a dagger that she has. That's kind of like her last like if shit really goes bad, then she'll use it. She's not the kind to use weapons. Poison spray, on the other hand, that's like that's like a casual but like knives, blades, not her style. But that is her genuinely being a bit paranoid, and she just kind of has her hand there, ready, just in case.
Fair. I was about to say, how are you cold, Pon, and then I remember it's winter for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right now it's
Have a cuppa.
9 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, toasty.
Toasty.
Toasty. That's short.
It's like
Well, actually, it's colder inside than it is outside, so that's fun.
Oh.
It's currently like what, 13?
It's 16 for me, but you're up north. You're further up north, so.
Jesus, that's
yeah.
cold.
I'm northwest,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, 16 degrees here. Anyway, as you're all getting ready, eventually, you hear at the same time, all simultaneously.
My entire Discord is like bugging out. I'm so sorry.
Can you hear me at least? You can tell us no.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You guys hear
me? You?
Can you hear us?
Hello? Gotta love it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi.
Hello?
Sorry, my
Hello?
Discord
Hello?
had a minute.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay,
you.
okay.
Sorry.
As you're all looking and you're kind of getting ready, except Orion isn't, but Orion's like, what the fuck are you guys worried about? At the same time, you all simultaneously hear screams, shouts, war cries, as multiple small creatures that all have leaves over their entire body all appear and charge towards you.
Can I shoot one?
You can in a second, as when we roll initiative. You two will get an action off before Orion, sorry. But multiple, just good old goblins appear, covered in leaves.
I've had such a bad experience with goblins this week. What is it with goblins and me?
Rip.
And yeah, multiple, and then let me make them more visible. Boing, 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 boing.
Oh.
This is.
They all start charging towards you. Theron and Evangeline, you'll get a shot off before we start the initiative. What would you like to do? Who would like to go first?
I'm gonna shoot the
You
one
can.
first.
Yep, go for it.
Alrighty. So it's the attack?
Yep, the one that looks like the sword. Yep.
Yeah. And I drop it on top of the goblin.
On top of the token, yep, that's one. Hits.
Ready. Alright. It does tick it off, that's fun. And then
That's good stuff, good to know.
ready, and I just I drop the dice on him too.
Yep.
Ugh.
As he's got an arrow in his shoulder, he looks angry. And then we go to Evangeline. What would you like to do?
Goblin number. Hold on, which one is this one? Goblin number this one. Goblin number that one.
Yeah.
How do I unclick? Oh, okay. You guys are never going to guess what's going to happen.
Oh, I wonder.
Not at all.
I'm gonna cast Healing Hand.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's 20, fair
Fuck
enough.
that goblin.
Fuck yeah!
Well, don't do that. Kill the
I
goblin.
mean, I knew that was going to
Um,
happen. I knew that was going to happen. I think it hit, guys.
I think maybe a little bit, yeah.
Possibly.
Oh no, this is gonna go so. Okay, wait. And then I drag it onto the avatar again, right?
Yeah, the one that you hit before, yeah. It'll double the damage as he screams
That's
and
it,
melts.
dying.
He dies. As the goblin
Yeah.
next to him looks fucking horrified. As you kill one of the
Damn.
good ones. Damn. Poor gobbos.
L.
As
Alright.
now everyone can roll initiative for me, please.
Initiative,
Okay.
baby.
So I'll roll some.
Yeah.
Roll some for the goblin.
How do I roll initiative again?
On your main sheet, on the main tab of your sheet, there should be the init tab. It
Oh,
has like a +2
got
or
it.
something. You drag that into the thing.
didn't go well.
In it, governor.
God damn it.
In it.
I only have a
Oh.
1. L.
Nice.
love road.
Nice. Run it.
Nice. So you get the initiative because the goblin got 18. So yeah, you get to start the round again. Theron, what would you like to do? Your full turn.
That one's pretty hurt.
Yeah, he's not looking good. He's still coming towards you, but he's not looking good.
Yeah. We'll shoot him again. Why not?
Poor little guy. Do you do anything to increase your chances of hitting or damage?
There's not really anything I can do to increase that.
Steady aim.
Holy isn't steady aim just a thing that happens?
Is it no? You basically you have to tell me that you're going to not use your movement. You have to spend
Okay, yes.
you spend all your movement to steady your aim, which means you can't move for the rest of the round, but you get advantage on your hit, which means you get sneak attack.
Steady my aim.
There you are. Yeah. You just
And
gotta make
then-
you just gotta make it clear because then if you try to move later on, I could be like
No way. I'm
Mm.
gonna steady my aim, which gives me advantage.
So you press the advantage button, and I've given you sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. Shitty. 8. I'm assuming 8 doesn't hit.
He is a goblin. No, that does not. I'm afraid.
Okay.
I am sorry, but yeah, you
It's alright.
just miss. The erraticness of how the goblin's moving and the leaves that give him camouflage just throw you off, and you just miss. I'm afraid.
Shitty. Alrighty. In that case, I'm gonna pass directly to Evangeline.
Evangeline, what do you want to do?
Ugh.
As you look at this little goblin next to the one that you just melted, just looking at him and just in shock.
Oh, this is gonna go terribly, isn't it? No, it's not.
As he's looking at the melted remains of his friend, he also screams as he looks up just before he hears you muttering something. As he looks up and sees it, and starts screaming as well. As he also dies.
We're getting picked off one by one.
God damn. Well, the dead can't steal, so who would you like to pass to, Evangeline?
Orion, hey, buddy.
Hey, in the words of my father, Leroy
Get him.
Jenkins. And I'm a fucking fuck him up.
He is
Let's
now
see,
he is now canon.
Whoops.
That Ryan's father is called Leroy Jenkins. Sorry, you called that yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That one doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Ah, curses. Fuck it, I'll use the action surge. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? You may as well.
Yeah. That one does hit.
Hit. Yeah!
As he just looks up at you, he like dodges the first one, he's like, ha! And then you just stab him. And he's dead. And again, the dead can't steal, however, you will have to pass to one of the goblins, as there's only goblins left. So I can roll a dice for you, or you can pick one of the goblins.
I just roll a dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'll roll d10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Goblin number 6 charges forward and is seen. Probably the best one would be the magic caster, as they have melted 2 of their friends. So like, and he charges forward.
That was deserved. I did kill 2 of them.
He hits.
I did kill 2 of them. It's karma.
And you take 6 points of slashing damage. Goblin number 5. He like tries to pull his bow up and aim an arrow back at Theron. As soon as you shot him.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. It's just the karma.
As you take 8 points of piercing damage, he then he then tries to, he backs up a little bit into the trees a little bit. We then will go to the one attacking Orion. As that one will, as he misses Orion, as Orion fucking ducks and dodges.
What a legend.
Again, seeing their friend be melted, these will both charge forward and they both shoot towards Evangeline. As they seem to be the biggest threat right now. Both hit. Oof. I'm just gonna take some damagios. Ooh. Oh. Just.
Oh, yikes.
However, that is the end of the round, Evangeline, which means you can steal the start of the next round if you wish. You alive there?
Huh?
You
Yeah,
alive?
sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry.
You've just taken damage at the end of the round, so you may steal the start of the next round if you wish.
Yes,
Yeah? What do I do?
please.
You are very,
Yeah.
very quietly bad hurt. Quite badly hurt. So yeah, what do I do?
So, oh, my camera's doing it. One question I would have. Wait, no, hold up, never mind. I just realized it doesn't actually apply. Never mind, you're good.
I will say your camera is going a bit wacky.
Yep, it does that.
Okay, just double checking. It's all good. So yeah, Evangeline, what would you like to do?
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up our character sheet so I can just look at some of the things.
All good.
Just make sure I've got the thing right in my head.
Yeah. Perfect, fine.
If the character sheet ever decides to load, that would be lovely. Really, I forgot to.
Well, wouldn't it be useful if D&D Beyond was actually kind? Wouldn't that be useful?
I know it would be so useful.
One can only dream. Pont, is that
Hey.
what art is that in the background above you to your right or left? That
one?
Yeah.
That is Queen Ashandra from Dark Souls 2.
I did not know Dark Souls because I knew that game would make me too angry.
Is it? Yeah, Ashandra.
Fair. So yeah, Evangeline, what would you like to do?
Okay, I finally have her sheet up.
All good.
Finally. Took me a
Don't
minute there.
Hey, my goblin sounds are accurate. Okay, Archon. You watch it.
They're so accurate. I love them.
You watch it.
It's
I
personal
got
experience.
for a whole year. I had a campaign with Goobers where I had to play Goblin because they adopted him immediately. Okay.
It'd be like
Watch it.
that.
I killed him, and then I felt bad, so I gave them a diamond so they could resurrect him, so they could revivify him. And my punishment for killing him, because we made the agreement when they got the pet, was that I'd have to take 5 shots. I took the 5 shots, and then they revived him, and I had an event team meeting straight after that. Anyway,
Oh god.
yeah, those are the times. Hey.
Can she cast
I like you.
false life on herself?
You cast false life. What does that do?
False life is it is I have it here. False life in 2d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Sure, yeah. Let me get the spell up. It'll be in your action somewhere. Yep, false life.
Yeah.
So if you grab on your action sheet, on your action tab, if you grab the little green plus, the little healing thing, and drag that onto your token, it will give you those points. Just get rid of your ruler beforehand. An Archon, I like you. Don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I'm going to take it as a compliment for now. Just, you watch it.
I think the correct term is yes.
Fair. Yeah, and you gain 10 temporary hit points. You definitely feel a lot better. You take some sort of concoction that you had that survived the crash, and boosts you. It gives you at least some temporary energy. You know it's not permanent, but at least does the job for now.
Can I also use my bonus action?
Hmm.
And I believe I have a bonus action for face step.
Sure. Yeah. If you wish.
Can I cast that?
Yeah, go for it. You teleport 30 feet, so you disappear, leaving only probably like some petals or something like that, something that fits with your theme behind.
Some Sakura, some cherry blossom person,
Yeah, exactly.
probably.
And then you reappear 30 feet in whichever place you wish. Yep. You still have 30 feet of movement if you wish to use movement as well. You still have your normal movement if you wish to move more, but that's up to you.
Like here, yeah.
Sure.
I think that was like.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go a little bit further. There we go. Okay. Do I?
You have 30 feet of
Pass
normal
someone
movement,
else,
and if not, yeah, you passed over your wish because you did no damage. So.
Darren, hey buddy,
Yeah.
get him.
All right. I'm gonna the one that shot me. That was kind of rude.
He's hiding behind a tree, just peeking out every once in a while, thinking he's really being really sneaky. He's not.
Yeah. So would I have disadvantage on the shot at the moment?
No. He's not done the action to hide. He thinks he's he thinks he's being really sneaky, but he's not at all. He's peeking up every 2 seconds like clockwork.
I don't like being out in the open. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh god, how do I measure movement?
Left and right click and then drag.
Left. Oh, both?
Yep, same time and then drag.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to here.
Sure.
And wait. Ready. Oh. No, just. Oh god.
I would also
go
like
away. I don't want you here anymore.
I also like to appreciate the learned goose.
I'm just gonna move up to here.
Where's my camera? He is.
I think I'm gonna use my knife
reading?
to stab this guy.
He's currently reading Sherlock. Thank you.
Oh.
Stab away if you wish. Stab away. Sorry, I was muted to you, Goobers. I could talk about the goose while you were deciding what to do.
Okay,
just
no
tell-
worries.
I was telling the chat he was reading.
Uh,
I was telling the chat. I was telling the chat he was reading Sherlock. That's all.
no worries. How do I enable sneak attack? Because
So,
okay, it's just
You
this
just, yep, you drag that onto yourself. Yep, wonderful. And do
Alrighty.
you attack and do you damage?
Oh wait, I didn't roll to hit yet. I don't even need to do that.
Definitely hits. I think a
Alrighty,
25 just hits a bog standard goblin, just a little bit.
Alrighty. So yeah, and then it's one of these plus an extra d6.
Yeah, and it should automatically add it. Yeah.
2d6 actually. Sorry.
As he does.
I kind of just run up. I like run back. I like half look at him with that knife right in the between
he's
the
like,
columns.
he's clearly concentrating on Orion. He's like, looks at you, and they're dead. 1 second of fear and then dead.
I'm merciful like that.
Yeah, so kind.
I'm gonna pass to
Give me a
Orion
turn.
now.
Yeah,
Give me a
Orion.
turn.
The dead can't steal, so
Back
Orion,
at
go
it
for it.
again. Gonna go to the next group of things to kill.
Yeah, go for it. Roll an attack roll for me.
Yeah.
That hits.
And yeah. Oh my god. Another one.
Another one. Good shit.
Oh my god, we're 2 for 2.
He's like eight.
Orion rushes up.
They're aiming
slashes
towards
the shit out of
Evangel.
him.
They're aiming towards Evangeline. And they just turn. And dead.
Fury.
Yeah.
Whip.
He is-
Another one bites the dust.
He is dead. Anything else that you do for your turn, Orion?
I don't think I can really do anything.
Okay.
Or want to.
Then the goblins will steal. I'll roll a. Okay, so number 2 goes first. These two, because you're the closest, are both going to go towards you. So they're both going to. First one makes a swipe. I can't hit Orion. What the fuck is this shit?
My boy
Curse
knows
is
how to
back.
dance.
The
I
curse
don't
is
know
back.
what to tell you.
What the fuck?
Whoop.
The curse is back!
This one, goblin number 5 being injured, actually takes the thing to hide. So he's going to make a stealth check.
Alrighty.
He does a really good job.
Oh, babe.
He
Oh,
then
buddy.
he then runs 30 feet.
He's fucking all the way off.
He's booking it. He's booking it. He's realised most of his friends are dead. He's like, fuck. No. They did no damage at the start of the round, so they will technically start the next round. So they'll have another round of attacks, so I can hopefully at least get some damage on Orion.
Come on, try me.
Nope.
Whoop.
Fucking god damn it!
We're gonna
He's
get to
so
like
slippery.
Finally!
There you
Fucking
go.
shit!
Or something.
with all the confidence and blustering you're doing, Orion. We're gonna get to like a deck saving throw, and you're gonna eat shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be one moment where
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
simplest thing in the world, and they just
Oh yeah.
fucking trip and eat the shit and just done for.
Probably not even gonna be like a serious
No.
roll. Just roll for the hell of it.
Yeah. Roll to jump over that rock. Nope. But
Right.
yeah, Orion, you took damage, so you may steal if you wish.
All right. Well, I will, and I'm gonna fight this guy. Let's see.
God damn.
Orion slaps the shit out of this guy.
This other goblin is just looking up at you, terrified. Who do you wish to pass to? As he's
He's
already
happy.
taken his turn.
I'll pass to Evangeline.
You said hey buddy, do you say anything else to the goblin?
And hey, buddy, know how to dance? Sure
you know the Willem Dafoe meme of him looking up? Of him just
Hey,
looking up terrified.
buddy.
That's the goblin right
Hey,
there.
little guy. Hey.
It's a mix of that and the Punisher meme of him going, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
no.
Oh boy, another one.
I
Two nat
fucking
20s.
did it again.
2 nat 20s in
Again.
one fight. Fucking
Holy shit, dude.
roll some DiMaggios. Goddamn. 2 nat
Holy
20s.
hell.
That's fucking wild.
Evangeline looks at the goblin, and she goes, "Hey, hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
He looks.
Hey,
he,
little
he,
guy."
he turns to you terrified. Just,
This is not gonna go well.
This is not.
as he screams, as he is melted once again. As the third goblin, Evangeline.
Instant death. Instant death.
Oh no! It's not instant death. He died in pain. No.
Thank God.
You melted
good.
that fucker.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. He deserves to die in pain.
Wow, eventually. That's a lot.
So,
Alright.
you okay?
Oh,
She
yeah,
seems to be
I'm
more
swinging.
worried about Orion and Theron than herself, who was hurt the most.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh, I'm
You
swinging,
get it?
Evangeline. Come on, you're alright. You should get yourself patched up.
you guys good? Are they all gone? She's still kind of like feeling the effects of, being brutally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Evangeline.
There's multiple.
Little.
There's multiple arrows sticking out of Evangeline.
No more, right?
Mhm.
All right. Hold. Have you been shot before, Evangeline?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's alright.
Alright.
Let's get you healed up. Yeah.
Evangeline had never experienced combat before this trip.
Okay. Okay.
We could turn back
She,
and get the med
she's
bit.
not very used to being out, as they say. She usually has someone to protect her, per se. Back home in Dacia. So she isn't very used.
Because Evangeline's a bit distracted. Theron and Orion, make a perception check for me.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Swear to God, guys. I swear to
Now we
fucking
find
God.
out the arrows are actually poisoned.
I'm gonna fucking get you. The irony of it, if it is.
Theron, you still hear rustling in this tree.
Alright.
Oh, our baby. Our owl. We're missing one still.
Orion, I've also
I got-
been. Yeah, I took a stray. Can you take care of that one?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Alright.
And I'm gonna come up to the trees.
Yeah.
Sword's still
As-
out.
As you look up in the tree, you see tied up in the tree. You see an owlin that has also got a hamster on its shoulder. It's also like tied up in the rope. Sorry, not the hamster, the mouse. As you
Yeah.
Not
you
the
see
hamster.
you see both Elmfrid and Mally, who is the mouse, both are tied up against this
Oh.
tree.
Oh, Elmfred, I got you, buddy. I got you. It's alright. We got him. And I just like
cut the ropes and
gently
stuff.
free them. Yeah, I did cut him up.
Thank
It's
you.
alright.
That wasn't
got
fun.
you.
That wasn't fun.
No. I just give him a little pat. It's alright. We got rid of him pretty easy.
They just nod, and they just follow. They just pod along behind you.
Okay, I got him.
I'll get Elmfrid's token back and they'll just follow you along.
Were these
Right.
looking at some of the arrows that didn't land? Are any of them are they like properly arrowheads, or are they more like sharpened sticks with some feathers on the end?
That one.
All right.
Nothing
So
advanced.
in that case, I'm gonna make sure that the arrow isn't in too deep
Mhm.
on me, and then I'm gonna just pull it out.
Yeah. Make a medicine check for me.
Right.
Won't be a high DC, but
It's okay. My medicine's shit.
oh boy.
Wow.
You pull out the arrow, but in the process you take 4 more points of damage.
Oh my god. Stop that. We have a medic.
Yeah, it's a
Stop
while
touching
away.
shit, Theron.
I'll be fine.
I
I've had
don't
worse.
stop touching shit. Stop it. Stop. Knock it off. I swear to all that is holy.
Maybe-
The others should be catching up to us soon enough.
Maybe we take a little rest. Elmfrid said.
Yeah. Let's relax. if the, many corpses of the goblins doesn't keep things away, well, I don't know what will.
That'll
Alright.
attract anything.
Alright.
Actually,
guys, is there any tea around? I could really
No.
go for a couple
I-
right now.
Oh, God.
look, I can grab some flowers and stick them in some water for you.
Yeah.
Will that do you?
No. God, you can... Both of you have never done this sort of thing before, have you?
I have been shot before.
Well, yeah. Oh God. Okay, let's just rest, and we'll let the others
Well,
catch up,
At
and they'll
least
get
I'm
you fixed up.
learning. I mean, did you see that I melted the face off of like
You melted them so good.
3
And
of
I'm
those
just
guys?
gonna come over and like tie off the worst of her wounds and just
Yeah, just
rest.
stabilizing them really.
Like
Yeah.
Evangeline is like definitely like out. She's like definitely a little bit out of it. And she's just like
I
out of
I
myself.
offer her
I'm
a
fine.
swig of booze, you know.
She takes it. She's just like,
It's not tea, but it'll do something.
That's tea to some people.
Look,
Belladonna is not with Evangeline at the moment. They are currently like curled up, like sneaking around the area that they are, like kind of like. What do I ping? Like
There's one. Yeah, there's
wait, I don't know.
the ping button is one of the ones on the top. On the sheet thing, it's the 4th one. Ping, 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 ping. It's like right there.
Oh, he's kind of just like circling around, kind of.
Yeah, I gotcha.
looking at the like the dead goblins, is there anything like of note? Like, I'm assuming they're pretty pre-civilization kind of technology.
Nothing special. Their armor has all got like leaf camouflage on them. They're all covered in leaves. They've got like leaf masks and all this kind of stuff. But there's nothing like special about what they're carrying. There's nothing that's like out of the ordinary in terms of like, metal work or anything that they wouldn't be able to make.
Stone tools, wooden arrows, shitty bows.
Exactly.
Tea.
Okay.
Some of them,
Nothing
for tea.
some of them have primitive sandals or shoes, but some of them have like one shoe and no shoe.
As Evangeline says, look for tea, I'm going to grab like a handful of the leaves off the armor and tear them off and sort of
Oh my
roll
God.
roll just a D100 for me.
a D100.
You are not making tea off of the
Nope.
fucking leaf armor.
So you get some leaves off their armor, you scrunch it together, and you just offer it to Evangeline.
I just give it to Evangeline.
You looking at those, Evangeline, you definitely know they aren't tea.
Nice try, buddy. You can. That's not
Yeah,
tea.
no,
honey.
and I throw it off my shoulder.
She's just like, that's not tea. Nice try though. Like A+ for effort.
No,
Yeah.
you don't give him that. This is
I don't know what tea looks like.
Okay. A B+ for effort. Is that better?
F, you failed. Come
I
on.
mean,
You
the only
took it
tea
off
other...
of a goddamn body, and you think we want to eat that, my guy?
It's a little bloodstained.
Farron, has anybody ever told you you're shite with people?
It's just
Yeah.
Ah, good. Well, I suppose I bears repeating. God. Okay.
it's just
But
flavor.
also,
It's just flavored tea.
never seen tea before.
It's just flavored tea.
Flavored tea.
It may be blood covered, but it's just flavored tea.
Look, when people ask for a Bloody Mary, this is not what they mean.
Oh no, I know what those are.
Ah, good. Well, at least you know something. Hang in there, buddy.
God damn it.
Horrible.
God. Okay. We'll just sit here, and we'll wait for the others to catch up. And Medic will fix you up, and we'll be right on.
Theron,
And it'll be great.
make a intelligence or survival check for me.
So base intelligence or survival?
Yeah.
Oh.
All
survival.
of us are just pawns.
Just Pont, because they're the ones that were dealing with them.
Oof.
You know a goblin still survived.
I'm gonna go over to him.
Over to who?
Yeah.
The goblin. The goblin.
is he
one,
like-
no, one
Right.
goblin ran away. Remember?
Oh, one goblin ran away.
One goblin
right.
botched it. Just so you know.
Shit. They'll be back.
They will? Oh.
Yeah, one got away.
Fuck, right.
We can drag Evangeline and meet the group halfway.
Man. Yeah, I felt the background. Then probably will be better that we're all in the same group. Yeah. We should probably
Yeah.
head back.
Now that we know there's those shits around.
Yeah. Alright. Here, I will scoop up the Evangeline.
Uh huh.
Huh?
There you are.
I feel like I'm acting very in character right now.
As you carry Evangeline, basically.
Yeah.
And you
You
all
got
start
this.
walking back to your group.
Yeah.
Realizing that this place maybe not be as safe as you hoped. You're not too far away from the group, so maybe like 20-ish minutes, 30 minutes of walking. You find the group. They don't seem to be hurt in any way. They just seem to be waiting. You see Thromba and Stronger basically on like guard duty whilst Medic is meditating. And yeah.
Hate to wake up Medic, but we've ran into some company.
You see, as you say that, Medic's eyes light up brighter than they were, and he clearly fully wakes up.
This silence got goblins.
Yeah.
That is not good. I will help Evangeline. As Medic.
Mhm.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
be fine.
Could you put them on the ground, please?
Here you are. I gently put her down.
Yeah.
There you are.
And Medic will help Evangeline. It would be a good idea for them to rest for at least a short time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As you can all have a short rest.
She looks at the medic and she just goes, "Hey, medic, when did you get?"
I have.
Yeah, she's lost a good deal of blood.
I can tell. It will be handled.
Let's see. Short rest. How to.
So I will do the short rest bit and it gives that, but
Cool.
doesn't heal you guys. So how you do your hit dice for short rest is you go on your main page, yeah,
Ah,
and there is a hit
Yeah.
dice at the bottom, the HD. If you grab one of those and put it into the channel left, it will heal you for things.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the one.
nice.
I'm a little scratched up still, but should
You
be right.
also heal an extra 7, Evangeline without hit dice because of medic. So I will add that. Yeah. So you can spend more hit dice if you wish. You still have some wounds, but nowhere near as much as you did.
I pull a scrap of cloth out of somewhere and tie it over the arrow wound.
Fair. Eventually, after helping Evangeline, medic will come and check over the rest of you, cleaning any wounds that you have and that kind of sort of stuff.
Good doc.
You do not seem to be heavily damaged. Impressive.
Ah, what can I say? I'm the man. You don't gotta worry about me, doc.
Confidence.
Someone has to have some.
Is that because of skill, or are you lying to yourself? Which one?
Oh, it's called fake it till you make it, doc. It's a little bit of both.
The lying
Someone
one.
has to keep spirits up here.
Understood. Hey,
Bad for morale if everybody's a little bummed out.
if it means you survive, then it is positive.
I mean, clearly it's effective.
He nods.
Uh,
And yeah, he checks over all your wounds, and you're all good. Archon, Iron Tinge Goblin Sweat flavored tea. Hey, you can't knock something till you try it. Thank you. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's all I'm saying.
It is probably like banana leaves and like fronds too, so it wouldn't even steep, it would just boil.
Hey, again, don't knock it till you try it.
Alrighty.
And yeah, you have a short rest and you're all. Comes up, okay, maybe we should stick together now that Medic is okay. Or Medic can at least make it for a few more hours to the cave. So.
Yeah.
Can I ask that, seeing as this is a rest point, bathroom, and can also grab something to eat?
Yeah, and if you want to have a quick 5-minute break,
yes, please. Oh my God.
go for a 5-minute piss break. Go for it. Go.
Food break.
Yeah, go for a 5-minute break.
I'll be back in like 5, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah, you're good. I will go do the same.
I'll be back. Trust.
Alright, there we go. Hey chat, how's it hanging? I'm gonna entertain chat, I guess, while the others are gone. Did you know that Corellian added a feature where you can give us inspiration? Make sure you tell us which character you want to give inspiration to, otherwise he's gonna give it to the enemies, and that would be kind of cringe. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far.
So, Goobers.
Welcome back.
Howdy. Whilst people are having a break, I'll do ad for NKP stuff. So, NKP stuff, what have we got? There's multiple again. I need to have my breath back from the stairs first before I do that.
I was telling them about the inspiration dice, actually.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's...
I was doing your ad stuff.
Why, thank you. So kind. I've not tested it out yet. If anyone is on the stream and wants to test it out, feel free. I don't know if I did it right, because I don't know Twitch stuff, so... But, yeah. There should be the option to basically spend your channel points for those things. If there's not, if that option isn't even there, let me know.
It's there.
Okay, good. At least it's there, so it should work.
Test it.
Like I say, if
Let
someone...
me test it.
You can test it if you wish, yeah, sure. Just do a D4. They're all the same. Or whatever you wish.
Let me see. I'm debating if I should... you know, I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna give it to myself. Hell yeah.
Go for it. I just want to see if it works and see if I can see it as well. There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
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 Awesome stuff. Yeah, okay, so it works. That's good to know. Yeah. Does come up with the idea. We're going to try and workshop it a little bit, prices and stuff that wise. It's annoying because we also wanted to have the one that we have for doing recaps of like the D20 reroll, which I think is in there as well. But it's annoying because then it goes in the middle of them because of this. It goes alphabetically or some shit. So it's like it just messes it up a little bit. Or the cost or something.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's so annoying. So I had to try and do colour schemes, but I don't know if I finished it. But either way. NKP stuff wise, what have we got on? We've got multiple games still open. I know we're still looking for a slot in this game. There's still a free slot for one more person. Usually we'd have 4 goobers. One goober is not free today, so they're not here. But usually there is still one spot free. I know there was other games going on at NKP that have spots open. There is a advertisement for it on the Join a Campaign tab on the NKP Discord. So if you're looking for any games or any one-shots, I've still got a one-shot advertised somewhere that if I get enough people, I'll still run. That's a Fey Dreaming one-shot that people basically have to calm down a dragon within the Feywild that if the dragon wakes is a herald of the apocalypse. So yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's a lovely little thing.
Make sure you put the dragon to his nap.
Yeah. I know we've got a Valence related one shot tomorrow that Dust is running where I'm playing caster. and I think we're going into Shasta's brain, which is going to be something. Apparently, basically, Shasta's race of elves every few hundreds or thousands of years, whatever, needs their brain repaired. So we're going to repair their brain. So that's going to be an interesting one. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
In the depths of the mind of a Shaster.
Yeah.
What are you gonna find?
Fucking
He's
anything.
gonna be up on a wall.
Fucking anything. It's Shasta, dear Lord. The only thing I'm terrified of is the group we've got. There's howdy. The group we've got. What is that drink?
Huh?
What is so violently blue?
Okay, so I have these drink glitters. So I like to spice up my lemonade with a bit of glitter.
Hey, fair.
Ooh,
Fair
I
play.
need to grab some water real quick.
I'll go for a drink.
But next week you guys will get to see my new D&D bottle.
Ooh.
TM.
Nice.
It has, so you can make tea with it. It has a tea strainer in it,
That's
which
very
is really cool. It also has a compartment at the bottom. You can put snacks. You can put dice in here.
Oh. That's very cool.
So next week, this will make this will be my featured drink bottle.
Pont has their 5 a.m. snack.
I also have some jelly tots because I was like, I need a snack, so I have some jelly tots.
Why are they in that packaging? What? That's not normal
So
packaging for jelly tots.
these are imported from South Africa. These are the South African
Gotcha.
kinds.
There you go.
Like,
That's why.
usually every month, I get a South African food shop.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Food.
Yeah, fair.
Pont.
What have you got for your five? What have you got for your?
What?
What have you got for your morning snack?
I have
ham.
Some sourdough bread with ham and cheese on it.
I thought it was literally just a plate of ham and cheese.
No. We have a little bit of bread. Also, I want you guys to appreciate this coffee cup.
I was gonna say I saw swords and stuff. I like
Stay
it.
classy.
I'm
being gentle because it's full of hot coffee.
Yeah. Be careful. My favorite mug for D&D related stuff is I've got one that's just a D1, natural one that just says well shit.
Corellian, I'm gonna turn my camera off. I'm just letting you know so that you can do.
I've already changed my name, so it's all good. It won't break anything. You're all good.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I changed my name to Zerelian, so then I'm always at the bottom, which is why sometimes you'll see my name on NQP as Zerelian. So yeah.
Okay.
It isn't. But
charge my phone up.
Yeah, you're
properly.
good. Yeah, charge your phone. Yeah. So, goobers, we are back. I've done NQP advertisements while you were gone. So was Potato. So kindly.
Oh, that reminds me of NQP. That reminds me.
What reminds you?
How do I redeem this? Hold on.
Getting our dice.
So if you want to give yourself inspiration, you can spend those points. It's perfectly fine for me.
How long does the inspiration last?
There you go.
It will last. Because it's a new thing, I will say it will carry over for this session, but usually it will just be for the session. Yeah? It'll just be a roll of your choice. Yeah. It's a roll of your choice, but it's only for that session. So yeah. But since we're getting towards the end-ish, that D12 and that D4, I'll let it carry over this one time. But you guys all eventually get moving and get traveling. You don't seem to deal with any other problems as you go along. Seems having a bigger group seems to be more intimidating, so anything that probably would even try anything sees a lot larger of a group and thinks, maybe not. And eventually, you come to a cave opening in these massive stone peaks. There maybe these stone peaks are maybe 70 to 80 feet tall. They're really thin, but at the base of one of the right at the front is a cave opening.
New map.
Yummers.
New map.
It's soon.
Soon.
Not yet.
Soon, TM.
All right. I'm gonna hand the map to the captain again, and I'm gonna go, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna see if this cave is actually clear.
He like rolls it up and puts it in the scroll case that he had before, seals it. It'll be safe. This keeps it safe.
Good. I'd see to that.
It survived a shipwreck. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Alright, who wants to go in? Come on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm coming in.
Yeah, alright.
We're doing it my way this time, though.
Alright.
Yeah. Elmfred follows as well.
Right.
Let's go.
Hush
Here we go,
voice.
then.
Nice. Quiet.
Quiet.
All of you make stealth checks.
God, don't say that. You jinxed it, mother. What checks?
Stealth, please.
Stealth.
Even, bro, I roll a 2 and I still get a decent roll.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, maybe not.
I'll get Elmfred to roll as well. Bwamp. Bwamp. Abilities. Nope. Skills. I should know this. Anyone should know this.
Honestly, pretty decent average. Not great.
Elmfred kind of is a little bit loud. They get scared every once in a while. As you slowly go down this cave, you don't see any signs of people, but eventually you start coming to opening, and it kind of, you can see an opening is coming around as it's turning, and you can see light coming out of the opening. You're like coming up to the opening, so you can't see into the opening, but you see light coming out of it, splashing on the wall. It seems to be lights of blues and greens.
I think if we're being stealthy, I would probably be leading the way.
Sure, if you wish.
You wanna?
I'm gonna get up to the edge and sort of just look around.
You look
Just
around,
peek my head out.
and I will show you what you see.
New map.
Now this one, I had to get online because cave maps, I'm still learning, because cave maps are a pain in the ass to do.
Sure.
So that's why this is a higher quality than some of my maps. As I will get you all your tokens.
New map.
Yo, let's go. Yo, can we get hot?
Whoa!
As you see in this cave, you hear the sound of rushing water. Not strong, but still a running stream. And you see in front of you these glowing mushrooms of blues and greens. And you look, as you go further in the cave a little bit, you look. There definitely was signs of things being here. Maybe goblins or something. But they are no longer here. For some apparent reason, a number of goblins are no longer existing. So they no longer live here.
Alright.
Because we killed them.
Potentially. I could never tell that. How would I know? But yeah.
How would you know? You're just the captain after all, and the first mate and medic and strong, and
hey.
you're just the crew.
Hey,
How would you know?
I don't know this story. Don't give me spoilers. Don't watch it.
No spoilers.
As you see a
Alright.
large...
How unironically true that is.
As you get forward and you see the opening of this cave, and it's quite spacious, quite a good chunk of space. There is a running stream, and yeah, there seems to be a large platform. I know on the map it shows another entrance down at the bottom. There is a wall there. There is no entrance there.
Okay.
There is a little raised platform bit on the right, and yeah.
Is that little... I'm just gonna motion to the rest of them. It's clear. Unless there's something invisible.
Chances of that are pretty low. Alright. Yeah, let's...
Oh yeah, sorry, let me free you.
Oh, sorry.
Free me from my cage.
You free?
I thought you were gonna be like, oh yeah, let me You can like enable the fucking invisible creatures real quick.
Let's see.
Don't laugh like
Well,
that.
there's only one way to find out if there's invisible creatures.
Hey, Evangeline.
Hey, anybody there?
I immediately like
Hey.
cover my ears because it's a cave.
Yeah, it echoes.
Yeah, no, he
it echoes.
fucking shouts. in the
Alfred is the
cave.
same
Does
with
any
Alfred is the same with you doing the same thing.
does anything like come from the
Evangeline,
roof?
Nothing seems to move.
looks at Orion. Evangeline looks at Orion when he shouts, and she's like waving, like, "Hey, hey, bestie, hey."
Evangeline,
Huh?
do you know what these are? And I sort of like gesture to one of the mushrooms. I haven't touched it. I've just
Let me take a look. And she looks to the mushrooms.
Make a nature check for me.
A what check? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Nature check for me.
Nature. Okay. So he said age check, and I was like, hold on, do I have to like drop my ID? Hold on.
You're not old enough for these mushrooms. Not allowed.
Let me have a look.
There's
Yeah,
some
not bad.
There's some sort of bioluminescent mushrooms. You look at it, you kind of rub your hand over it the slightest amount. Doesn't seem to be any reaction to your skin. Doesn't seem to be poisonous. You don't know if they're safe to eat, but they're not damaging to the skin at least. So yeah, they seem to be safe for now. Like I say, eating is another story,
Saren-
but
Theron, they seem to be safe to touch, but yeah, I still don't know.
you've from other bioluminescent mushrooms that you've dealt with, most of them aren't usually safe to eat, so you'd probably caution not to.
Just make sure you don't chomp on them. I'd have a feeling that if these are like the other bioluminescent ones I know, they may not be safe to eat. So don't chomp them, buddy.
Archon, that is more than an option if you wish to do it. I will more than happily take inspiration. For myself.
You're no fun.
Archon gave Pont inspiration and then was like,
Oh.
what if I give the DM inspiration? That is an option. If you want the enemies to get inspiration, more than
Yeah.
welcome. There won't
You
be any
can
more
hate
enemies
us and want
now,
us
but
dead.
yeah.
Right.
Never
I
even thought of that
suppose.
option, Archon. That's good.
Oh, with these bioluminescent mushrooms, they would be good as like a slight light source, would they?
Yeah, they're making it so this cave is not completely dark. It's still very dim lighting, but you can still actually
Could
see at least.
she take one of those small ones?
Yeah.
Like one of the small ones with her.
Yeah. You
Not to consume or anything, but just a little backup, subtle like source.
Yeah,
Just in
sure.
case, you know.
Yeah.
She crouches down by one of these smaller mushrooms because Lord knows she's not carrying a big fuck off mushroom around. And she very carefully what's the word? Not like unroots it, but like I guess unroots it. Would that be the word?
So you're trying to get a bit of the material that it's on, or are you just trying to pick it?
A little bit of both. She wants it as that backup light source, but she does want to try leave the roots of it intact. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. So another one can grow back. Yeah, you can do that. You definitely can't get the material that's it's like sprouting from because it's stone. There's cracks in the stone that's coming out.
But
but yeah, you definitely make it that
she wants to.
You make it so you make a clean break, so then another mushroom will grow from that spore.
Perfect.
And yeah, this one's still glowing. You know most mushrooms like this will at least last a few days, so yeah.
Alright, well, I think we've cleared it out pretty good. Probably can get the rest of the crew.
I wanna. Am I able to see where the stream comes from, or
No, it goes up. It goes up a bit higher, up some
Yeah.
rockfall, and then it goes into darkness that you can't see.
right?
It's
Can
quite
I
a lot smaller.
hippy hoppy across the
Yeah.
stream?
Yeah. You jump across the stream.
Hip
Hap.
Hop.
And you go to the other side of the stream. That is a pit
Here.
into complete and utter darkness.
Huh.
Just goes
That's
down.
spooky. I'm I'm just gonna grab one of the mushrooms and then just drop it down the hole.
You see it go down. It like hits a wall.
No.
You hits it, and then you can no longer see the light.
Evangeline, can she hip hop across the
Yeah, of course.
or two?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't hop
Maybe
into the
hop
big hole.
into- And she just goes to where he picked that mushroom out and makes sure to make it a clean enough break if he didn't, so that another one would go back.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. And yeah, you guys
So
basically. Oh, go on.
if the nature gets damaged, she doesn't want to fuck around and find out.
Of course.
This nature is very clearly at home. You know,
Yeah.
if she takes from the home, she wants to make sure that the home has enough to grow back.
Yeah. You guys look around this cave enough. You tell it's definitely clear. There's no seems to be any immediate signs of danger. And if you want it to, is a suitable place to make a kind of temporary base of some sort. Temporary
Yeah.
place to be safe, or at least safer.
Yeah. Let's grab the rest of the crew and set up shop.
To save like trying to figure out air dynamics and all that, would this cave be able to house like a fire?
Yeah.
Without us dying of carbon
Yeah.
monoxide.
Yeah,
we're
the
good.
ceiling is quite tall, and also where the water's coming from is high enough that the smoke could go out of that opening. So yeah, all good.
Brilliant.
And yeah,
Alright.
All right.
you go get the rest
This
of the
is
goobers.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's get us moved in.
you get the rest of them. They all slowly come into the cave. They all slowly start making suggesting different ideas and different ways to make it a sort of camp. And you all kind of debate, and as you decide what you want to do with this cave / temporary home, that is what we'll end today.
Wait,
Slay.
I had a question I wanted to ask Medic.
Yeah,
Can I ask
As
Medic a
you're going down, Medic is walking nearby.
Medic, I've got a quick question.
Yes.
She pulls out the mysterious plants that she picked up earlier. Would you happen to be able to pinpoint if these are helpful or not? Do they help heal?
Can I
Do
hold it?
they- Yes, certainly. And she hands one of them over to him.
He like
Or
looks
to
at it.
them at least.
He looks at it. I believe this is a healing variety. If it has purple spots on the bottom, then it is bad. But it is not. There's a very similar plant that has purple spots on the bottom of its leaves. That is poisonous. Don't eat that. But this one, when made into a paste, can help heal. Or tea. A healing tea, but not tea, but healing tea.
She's just happy that there's some kind of tea.
I would say save it for when you are hurt. But yes. And yeah, that is where we'll end today, Goobers. Thank you, Goobers, for joining. Any other questions? All good?
Oh no, I was just thinking. Hell yeah, that's good game.
I'm glad you Goobers enjoyed.
Okay.
You guys have got some sort of base over the week. If you want to come up with ideas and suggest ideas, for how you want to improve the base, I will try and get some little tokens or something and maybe change the base a little bit. We'll see what I can do. Again, graphics design is my passion. As we know from my tentacles, I'm very good. I'm very good at digital art. We know this. AKA, I will see if I can get some of the wonderful NQP artists and maybe add some stuff, but we'll see.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, but thank you, Goobers, for playing and joining in that way and supporting in that way. Thank you, Goobers, for supporting and watching, and suggesting the great idea of giving the TM inspiration for those roles. I didn't think of that, Archon. I like it. Because
Archon, how could you?
every time when the players are like, who can I pass to? I always say, no, they didn't, Zach, but they gave me the idea. They made me clear that that's an option. I also said, Zach, if they don't give me a name of who gets the inspiration, okay, I've got a D.
Zach.
I now have a D for inspiration for next session. Noted. I've also said, Zach, if they don't give me a name of who the inspiration is for, I get the inspiration. You know. But yeah, thank you, Goobers, for supporting. We have loads of stuff going on at NQP at the moment. Like I say, we've got multiple games looking for people, including this one. We still have one more slot open, so if someone wants to join these bunch of Goobers, I can definitely figure a way to get another character in here. And yeah.
Yeah.
So feel free to
Why
join.
not?
If anyone wishes to join, you just got to open a campaign ticket on the NQP Discord, and magically the NQP Discord link is going to appear in that chat. I tell you, it's going to appear. It's going to appear. Zach is scrambling, but it's going to appear.
Hey, Zach.
We have other games open as well. There is one shots. There is other games. Zach posted a advertisement on the NQP Discord, where on the join a campaign tab, where you can basically see all the games that are looking for people. So there is more than enough options. I know this summer there's going to be more options coming up. We're doing a lot of stuff to do with NQP, trying to get more Goobers around and present. I'm trying to kill time to hopefully for that Discord link to appear. If not, I'm going to go. Zachary is a busybody. Let me see if I can quickly grab it. Where is it? Invite people. Copy the link.
Yeah. Also, I know everyone else is buying proficiencies. Oh, I am saving all of them so that in the final big fight, I'm just gonna be
Okay, note to self.
D12, D12, D12,
Note
D12.
to self for the final fight. Up the price. Noted.
Oh yeah, inflation.
Yes.
Extort the man.
Yeah. Obviously.
It's okay. I got 1,000 just by this stream alone. I'll be.
Dear Lord. Yeah, you do get, just watching the stream, you do get a good chunk. I will put that in there. That's the join link. And yeah.
Hey.
Thank you, Goobers, for joining and watching, and we'll see you Goobers later. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Later.